coming into a comfortable cross-legged position. Spine long, shoulders relaxed down and back, crown of the head lifting up towards the ceiling, softening your gaze or closing your eyes to connect with your breath. Start to notice your breath and how your body accommodates the movement of the breath in and out of your body. Feel yourself lift and the spine lengthen as you fill the lungs up. As you exhale, feel the weight of your body settle into your sits bones, your shoulder blades relax down your back. Start to lengthen your breath, deepening the inhale through the nose and slowly letting it out through the nose. One more breath here, the biggest breath of your day. And opening your eyes if they're closed, hands on your knees, coming into seated cat-cow curls. Inhale, extend the spine, lift through the chest, and extend your neck, looking up towards the ceiling, using your hands to pull your spine forward. Exhale, curling the spine, tucking the gaze and the tailbone. Inhale, extension. Exhale, flexion. Follow with your own breath. Coming through center, right hand on the left knee, left hand at the base of the spine, propping your spine up, looking over to the left, maybe over your left shoulder, taking a couple big breaths here. Unwinding, coming back through center, left hand, right knee, right hand at the base of the spine, keeping the spine long, rotating over to the right hand side, maybe looking over the right shoulder. Couple big breaths here. Slowly unwind back through the center. Right hand beside you on the ground. Reach the left arm out to the side and up. Overhead, reaching over to the right, bending into the right elbow. And then relaxing the left shoulder down the back. Anchoring the left sits bone down. Feeling that long line of energy from the left sits bones up the side of the body. Fanning open the left rib cage and out the left fingertips. Big breath here. Inhale, come back up through center, planting the left hand beside the left waist, reaching the right arm out to the side and up and over to the left hand side, bending into the left elbow, keeping the spine long as your side bending and relaxing the right shoulder down the back. Rooting the right sits bones down. A big breath here. Inhale, come back up through center, doing a couple hip circles. So rotating the chest forward and then rounding the spine as you come back. And then as you come forward, you're doing a bit of extension in the spine. So making some circles through the hips. And then switching directions. And then coming through center, coming into head to knee pose, bringing the left sole of the foot on the inside of the right leg extended out at about a 45-degree angle. Bend in the knee if you need to, toes towards your shin and up towards the ceiling. And then rotating your torso so that you're in alignment with the right foot. Inhale, length through the spine. As you exhale, hinge forward, leading with the chest. And then allow yourself to round and bring the head down towards the knee, letting it hang. And then hands on either side of the leg and using them to try and keep yourself parallel with the right leg. Or you can place your hands onto the right leg, or if you have it in your range of motion, reaching for the right foot. So finding your spot, breathing into where you feel the pull. Exhale, allow yourself to relax into it. As you inhale, maybe feeling yourself needing to lift up to make room for the air, and then sink with the breath out. One more breath here. And then as you inhale, ragdolling yourself up to seated. Bring the left leg out at 45-degree angle. Bring the sole of the right foot on the inside of the left thigh. And then left toes towards your shin and up towards the ceiling. And then using your hands, rotate your torso in alignment with the left foot. Lift up as you breathe in. Exhale, lead with the chest to hinge forward. And then allow you to fold over, rounding the spine, letting the head hang down. Pulling the belly button in and up, protecting the low back. And then using your hands on the ground on either side of the leg to try to keep yourself as in alignment with that left leg as possible. Or you can place your hands on the leg or for the foot, whichever feels the best for you. Wherever you're at, taking a couple really big breaths, really filling the lungs, making room for the air, and then as you exhale, sinking down, letting your head get heavy. One more breath here. As you inhale, slowly bringing yourself up, coming into tabletop first. And then, so wrists underneath the shoulders, fingertips spread wide, knees underneath the hips, and then just shifting the hips side to side. And then coming through center, tucking the toes, coming up into downward facing dog, lifting the hips up and back. More emphasis on the length in the spine than the length in the legs, so bend into your knees as much as you need to. Fingertips spread wide, pressing the fingertips into the mat, relaxing the shoulders down the back, reaching the chest towards your thighs, allowing your heels to relax down towards the earth. Big deep breath here. Walking out the dog, alternately lifting and lowering the heels, shifting the hips side to side. then keep one heel lowered, the other one lifted, and feel around here in this pose where the stretch is. Breathe into it. Exhale to relax, relax the shoulders down the back. And then switch sides, lower the other side and lift the side that was lowered. Taking a big breath here into where you feel the pull. Coming back into regular downward facing dog, lifting the heels up and then relaxing them down towards the earth. You might not reach the ground and that's okay. Keep bending the knees if needed. Lift the sits bones up towards the ceiling. Press through the fingertips. Let your head hang heavy. Taking a big breath here. And then walking your feet up behind your wrists. Bend through your knees as much as you need to here. Feet parallel with one another. Letting your upper body completely hang down. Standing forward fold. Pulling the belly button in and up. Maybe shifting the hips side to side here. Big, long, deep breaths. Slowing the rocking. Take a big breath in, fully exhale, and then slowly ragdoll yourself up one vertebrae at a time as you start your next breath in. Widening your feet, coming into swaying palm, swinging your arms side to side, rotating through the spine, letting your hands get heavy, making it a really loose rotation. And then slowing that down, coming into squat pose or garland pose. Toes pointed out at a 45-degree angle, about the width of the mat, and then hands at heart center and dropping your seat down. And your heels may lift and that's okay. Widening your stance might help you lower the feet down. And then elbows on the inside of the knees. Hands at heart center, lifting through the sternum, pressing the knees into the elbows, elbows into the knees. Opening up through the hips and the low back here. Taking a couple big breaths. One more breath. And then coming down onto your seat, rolling down onto your back, bringing your knees into your chest, interlacing the fingers across the shins, rocking side to side, massaging the low back. Slowing the rocking, drawing the knees into the chest, relaxing through the sacrum, taking a really big breath here, pressing the belly up against the thighs as you fill the belly full of air. Exhale, completely relax. And then letting go of the knees, letting the feet float down to the ground, extending the legs and the knees, letting the feet fall out to the side, palms facing up, elbows extended, coming into Savasana. Shoulder blades tucked down the back. softening your gaze or closing your eyes, completely relaxing your body head to toe, feeling the surface below you supporting your body, melting into it.